Just want to tap in and put my 2 cents in right quick. Um, First, let me say hello to everybody on YouTube, Facebook, wherever you are. Just wanted to say, this is my opinion on Miss Holla and her family. First, let me just say, if I'm wrong, I stand corrected. But myself and so many other people donated to the GoFundMe. I was smart because I didn't want to look stupid in the end. So I chose to remain anonymous because I didn't want to be taunted maybe down the road for it or whatever. I just chose to go that route. And besides, when I do stuff for people, it is not for, you know, you to come back and, oh, you did this, da da da. That's not why. If I got it, it's yours. Don't even have to ask twice. I just love, what Miss Holla brought to the internet. And, you know, being that I lost both grandmas on both sides of my family, it just put me back in the mindset when I had them in my life when they were still alive. So I appreciated her for being who she was and what I needed at the time. But with that being said, deep down in my heart, I just don't believe she's dead. After everything has transpired and so many other social influencers have tapped in and gave a point of view on things, I've had time to rethink my decision. No, I don't want the money back or nothing like that. But now that they don't want to go public with the funeral, it's making me believe she's not dead at all. Because one thing I know for sure, with a computer, anybody can print up an obituary with a face. Because when my mom died, January 30th, 2021, we did the exact same thing, me and my sister, because of COVID. You know what I'm saying? Um, Everything was virtual. And we had a Zoom funeral for her and everything. But I do have proof that she died. But I didn't need proof because I took pictures. Because, me and my sister, we didn't ask for no GoFundMe. No, my mom didn't have life insurance or anything like that. It's just that at the time we had what we needed to have her cremated. It didn't make sense to go through with the whole funeral, being that nobody would attend because of COVID. So I'm just saying, who's seen this lady dead besides the people that got on the internet and said she was dead? Far as we know, they could have just made a plan just to remove her off the internet because she is getting sicker. And they're collecting all this money because with her not being on the internet no more, she don't have that income coming in no more. So this was like doing a GoFundMe was more like a safety net to fall back on for whatever bills, etc., her daily, whatever, whoever the money's going to. And it's more like a retirement from the internet, seems like to me. And anybody that works a job for a long time, they look for their retirement money to come through. And I just view this as a retirement money. Not saying it's right, not saying it's wrong, but she felt like, she serviced a lot of people being on the internet, so why not get paid? And it might not even been her idea to do it. Collectively, it could have been an entire family that made the decision. But to not want to go public with a funeral that I don't believe even exists is only telling me, per se, that I could be on to something here. And these grandkids of hers got a hidden agenda, and they all just looking to line their pockets for whatever they can get out of her, saying she died, because they're not seeing the money from her being on the internet no more. So, if I'm wrong, like I said, I stand corrected. But I'm no different from nobody else. This is just my viewpoint, my solely opinion on the situation. And when I think about Auntie Fee, when she died, she was also a YouTube sensation. She hit the world by storm, and she won a lot of hearts. A lot of people that still speak on her name to this day. And she's missed by so many, so many people. And when she died, her family put her away. I didn't see no GoFundMe. I didn't see no Facebook or social media beefing because they asked the public to help put her away. And her videos are still circulating. And she still holds a good name, even though she's not here with us no more on this earth. You know? And her family didn't run her name through the mud after she died. They was a whole collective front for for Auntie V and for her supporters. And I don't see why Miss Holla couldn't have had the same thing. I'm not saying just because they, from Missouri and East St. Louis or whatever, it makes a difference. But if money is the only thing that's on your mind, then that's going to take away all the good that you might have done for her, or was doing for her, or still be doing for her. You know, because you done made a mockery of your grandma. And what did she do so wrong to y'all to make y'all feel like she deserved to be taunted even after death if she is dead or dying? I don't get it. I don't understand how a dollar can make a person holler so loud that they forget all that they was taught to be true and right in this world. Anybody could get more money, but how do you clean up a bad name for yourself? A bad rap that you done made for yourself? Being a scammer, a liar, a deceiver is nothing I want to be known as while on this earth alive or dead. I don't care how far this internet blogging takes me. I have to remember at the end of the day, I'm leaving kids when I die. They have to still be out here in this world making it. And I don't want my kids to be taunted no more than they probably already are or could be in the future. Don't come from my kids. Not over them trying to make a dollar on the internet. No, don't do that. And then how all the family turning on each other. Like, wow. Was it bad the whole time? Or did it just get bad? Or what? And how did they hold up the united front all them years that grandma was on the internet? Why y'all wait till she died to turn and show y'all ugly side? I just don't understand all the laughter. You have the family where grandma brought us, because wasn't nobody else on their videos funny at all to me. And I ain't following none of them. So what they do from here, I it's neither here nor there. And neither would I go searching for past videos to keep up or even so much as care at this point, because it's so much drama. It makes no sense to me. So to each his own with that. But I do wish them well in life. But they ain't making it easy on themselves at all. And I want my kids to remain together on all levels. Like, know that they got their brother and sister's backs through it all. And I would hate for money to tear down everything I've tried to build with them all these years. Even if it means them leave social media altogether alone, I would prefer that over them trying to make $1 from strangers that they'll probably never ever meet a day in their life. And then to get on social media making all these videos attacking the same ones you ask for support from is just ridiculous. Then why ask? If we ain't supposed to have an opinion on how you coming at people, like, and what you saying. Just like somebody can make a reaction video just off of this video. It's to be expected once I release it to the public to do as you will. Say as you will, think as you will, comment as you will. Whether it's good or bad, I put it out there. I have no other choice but to expect the commentary that can come from this video. And then all I'm going to say is, okay, that's your opinion. It is what it is. Break it down, tear it up, do whatever you want to do with it. It's out of my hands once I release it. And you know there's a lot of cruel people in this world. You know, they'd rather see the bad in the person before they see any type of good in you. Did they not know that? People get paid just for putting somebody down. Or making them look like the bad guy, the scammer, the frauder, the deceiver, the liar, the no good, the thieves. That's what they do. That's how they keep bread and butter on the table, per se. That's how they feed themselves. Because they know people going to tune in for drama, tune in for the fights, the breakdowns, the wars. That gets people attention. So if that's what's going to get your attention, that's what people going to put out there. For the views, baby. It's for the views, and then the views turn into dollars. Truth be told, it is what it is. But if she really is dead, like I said, my sincere apologies to the family. But I still don't think they need to go that route. Because I do believe in my heart, her fans, such as myself, would have gave just on the notion that I know it takes money to bury someone, and it would just be my way of saying thank you for your service and thank you for filling my heart while you was here. That's how I feel. Thank you. Job well done. Miss Holla, now take your rest. That's how it could have been for millions of people. They would have gave just on the notion that she's no longer here. Now we on a search for another grandma to fill that void in our own lives. What we ain't got here. So I pray for the family. that they get it together before it's too late. Because even if they make the funeral private, just a simple trip to Wally's World, which we call Walmart, might not be full of security for you. So if you sit up and make a lot of enemies, I hope you made enough on the internet to pay for security and bodyguards. And perhaps you might want to think about getting out of East St. Louis, because it's dangerous in St. Louis, period. And I heard the East Side is just bad. I don't live in St. Louis. I do live in Missouri, but I don't live in St. Louis. So even if it was public, I wouldn't have went. I wouldn't have went. Because I don't know them people outside the internet. What I look like just showing up to somebody's funeral and barging in on a family moment. But it would have been nice if they did scream it or video it and put it out at a later date. But then I hear they talking about videoing it, putting it out, but for sale. So you still putting a price tag on your grandma? How funeral? What type of message? What else is gonna be on this video besides a funeral? Cause that's pretty darn sad if you ask me. And I ain't buying no video to sit up and watch nobody's funeral. I still cry when I see Holla. And may I add, I'm from Chicago, went to the north side of Chicago for school, and Cooley High was a school I attended because they changed the name to Near North High School. And hung out in the projects when I should have had my butt in somebody's classroom learning. But that's neither here nor there. I'm just saying. I ain't buying no video. Well, I gotta pay money to view. I ain't never had to pay admission to nobody's funeral in all the years of my life, and it ain't gonna start today. She was a nice, loving woman from what we saw or what they displayed on the internet, but who pays for a funeral? Like we going to the amusement park. And nah, who made up this idea to do it? I don't know. I would have never thought it in all my years on this earth, and I'm over 40 some years old and some change, and I ain't never heard nobody charging nobody to go to nobody's funeral. Either it's open or it's not. Either you gonna video it or you're not. Period, point blank. Truth be told. Stop playing, people. Stop playing. Y'all tripping out here in this entertainment life. I know I'll never be big like nothing on the internet because I don't even post enough. I'm just trying to get my Facebook up and going, as a matter of fact, my page, which you can always follow, and I would love it. Give you shout outs and everything, but my Facebook page is The Truth is Real. Just Google it. You'll find me out there. Me and my kids. This is our page. We post the justice, the injustice, the right, the wrong. We talk about everything. But in the end, we always try to leave a positive message. Money ain't everything. Family is supposed to be everything. Remember that. Because if you ain't got no love, you really ain't got nothing to live for. If you ain't got a shoulder to cry on, you really ain't living. You living to die. Because you're lonely. You're sad. You angry. And a smile is supposed to be it's supposed to be priceless. Who can put a price on a big, good, hearty laugh that you get from your family and your friends? Some people can't even remember the last time they tried to laugh or smile. But I just wanted to just drop in for a minute, take up a little bit of your time. Please like, comment, share, and if you're not subscribed, please take the time and just punch that button and subscribe. It's free. Not charging you anything to just follow. And with the more followers, I promise you, I will go out my way daily and put some type of content up there. But it'll be true. I don't lie. I'm against all that, but try to be positive. So it's something to think about. Stay true to self, and everything else gonna come in the end. Just stay true to yourself. Be who God made you to be, and everything else will follow. Promise you. You know how I do it. Deuces. Love, peace, love to the world.